The economics of market power. Part 1. Traditional perspective. A monopoly, in traditional economic terms, refers to a market situation where a single company holds full control over a specific product or service. This control creates barriers preventing other companies from entering the market, thus enabling the monopolist to set higher prices than in a competitive market. This ability to manipulate prices can lead to what economists call deadweight loss. This term denotes a situation where beneficial economic activities, that is, buying and selling, that would benefit both consumers and producers, are missed out on. It's like leaving money on the table that both buyers and sellers would have been happy to trade. While a monopoly may benefit from these higher prices and lack of competition in the short run, in the long term, it can stifle innovation. Without the push from competing firms, a monopolist may lack the drive to improve its products or services, potentially hindering progress. Even though full monopolies are relatively rare, there's a common unease about companies having too much power in the market. The fear is that such power could be used to harm the public, for example through unfair pricing or offering lower quality goods and services. But in this video, we will question the validity of this traditional logic. Part 2. Capitalism's counter. Market power can have several potential advantages that sometimes get overlooked. One such benefit is the ability to achieve economies of scale. A firm with market power can often produce goods or services at a lower cost per unit, due to its ability to operate at a larger scale than its competitors. This can lead to lower prices for consumers, at least in some cases. Furthermore, firms with market power can have more resources available to invest in research and development. These investments can lead to significant innovations, potentially benefiting consumers with better products and services. Another positive aspect to consider stems from network effects. In certain markets, the value of a product or service increases as more people use it. Think about social media platforms or communication apps. The more users they have, the more valuable they become to each user. In these cases, having one or a few dominant firms can actually increase consumer utility, as the network becomes more valuable the larger it grows. Finally, the concept of creative destruction, coined by economist Joseph Schumpeter, offers another perspective. In this view, market power can be a temporary phase in the continual process of innovation and economic evolution. Dominant firms may innovate and gain market power, but eventually, newer firms with better ideas or technologies will come along. These newcomers can disrupt the market, toppling the incumbent monopolists and taking their place. This process of creative destruction drives economic progress and can lead to significant long-term benefits for consumers. Part 3. Macroeconomic threat. Could we be underestimating the implications of market power? An alternative perspective, post-Keynesian economics, proposes a different understanding. This school of thought diverges from the traditional economic focus on equilibrium and competitive markets. Instead, it highlights non-equilibrium dynamics and the essential role of power and institutions in economic activities. According to post-Keynesians, market power is not an anomaly in an otherwise competitive market, Rather, it's a natural and pervasive feature of real-world economies. This perspective introduces the concept of cost-plus pricing. Here, instead of market forces of supply and demand dictating the price, it is often the result of a markup on costs. Firms first determine the cost of production and then add the desired profit margin to set the final price. This suggests that companies with significant market power can sustain high prices, regardless of demand, by protecting their profit margins. From the post-Keynesian viewpoint, market power could lead to issues such as stagflation. This is a scenario where stagnant economic growth and high inflation occur concurrently. Firms with significant market power can persist in raising prices, thereby driving inflation, even during periods of economic slowdown. Thus, unchecked market power doesn't merely distort individual markets, but it can pose broader macroeconomic challenges. Part 4. Final word. These diverse perspectives underscore the fluidity of economics and the complexities of market dynamics. Rather than searching for a one-size-fits-all explanation, we need to embrace the multiplicity of theories, each with their unique insights. Be it the conventional view of monopoly, the dynamic gains from market power, or the alternative post-Keynesian perspective, all contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of our economic reality. Yet, as we navigate these theories, we must remember that our interpretation of market power bears real-world consequences. Whether it's tackling a cost-of-living crisis, ensuring fair pricing, or fueling innovation, our perception of monopoly shapes the economic landscape, impacting businesses, consumers, and the fabric of society itself. Therefore, we should continuously question, debate, and scrutinize the role of market power in our economies. It is only through this unending inquiry that we can hope to steer our economies towards fairness, sustainability, and prosperity. Thanks for watching.